Hi, I'm Sharon Ross with the Capital City Arts Initiative. We're here in Carson City at our student gallery in the Community Development Building that we call the Brick. We are here to introduce you to our student exhibition with Angel Vega, East Washington Street. Angel, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, this is great. We love your show. So tell us a little bit about your history as an artist and how you got started in photography.
So it started my sophomore year. My freshman year, it was kind of a weird transition. My previous photography teacher was retiring, and my sophomore year, I got a new teacher, Mr. Thielen, and I started off just doing, a lot of street photography here in Carson, and slowly I just, I started posting it. I started growing. People liked my work. I would take my camera everywhere I could, and by my junior year, I was selling work. I was doing a lot of sports photography. And my senior year, I knew I wanted to do something big, and that's how East Washington Street started.
Good.
Yeah.
So Angel, tell us where the original idea for photographing people at East Washington Street came from.
So the idea rooted off my junior year when I originally wanted to do hardworking Hispanic people, and I knew I wanted to do a project with portraits because that's my weakest area right now, and I've been trying to improve at it. And so me and Thielen, for about a week, we just talked after class every day, and we would just I'd give him ideas on what I wanted to do, and then eventually, what if I just go out and talk to homeless people, and then I ask for a portrait, and then eventually it just kept growing. After my first time going out, I knew the project wasn't going to be as simple as just one time going out asking for a picture, but I love it, interacting with all of them. They're all great, they're all funny, they make me laugh. And I do consider them my friends, so.
So what was their response when you first said you wanted to take their photograph?
It was mainly excitement.
Oh,
Most
good.
of them that I talked to were like, yeah, that's awesome, you should totally do it. And a lot of them were just grateful because I always tried going out and helping. I always tried bringing out waters, sandwiches. I always had bags of chips in the back of my car. So a lot of it was just gratitude that I was trying to help. And it was hard. It was hard trying to get people to take pictures because I would bring it up and they're focused on other things. And I wanted to be respectful. That was one of my main things. I wanted to respect their space, respect their privacy, and yeah.
So talk about your use of cardboard in giving them markers, and what was the individual people's response?
So the idea of the cardboard was to give them a voice, because a lot of them, I feel there's a stereotype where they're kind of just overlooked as they're not doing anything, they want drugs. So I want to give them a voice. That's one thing they want to tell the world, and have them write it down on a piece of cardboard. And this was the result. And when I asked people, most of the time, again, they're just excited with the idea. And a lot of the times I'd ask people, and they're like, oh, I don't know, I don't have anything I want to tell the world. And I think that also, it's an unside scene of the project that I think speaks, very powerfully towards them.
Did anybody that you approached turn you down?
Yeah, there's actually a good handful. A lot of them I would approach, and either they would just shoo me away right away, not want any water or not just want to talk. But a lot of them I did get to know, and then I'd eventually ask them. I'm like, if you're ever ready, if you want to take a photograph, I'd love to. And a lot of them, they're all respectful. They're like, oh, nah, I'm okay, or I don't want a picture of myself. No, thank you. But I don't take it personally. I get it. It's their personal lives, and if they don't want a picture, I understand.
Are you still in touch with any of these people?
I am. So it's been a while since I've seen a lot of them, just because I got a job, so I've been super busy. But I've seen, I believe it's been Gary that I've seen, and then I've seen Marshall. So Marshall is one of the people I'm still in contact with. I have his number. He found housing. He was at a rehab nursing in Carson, and it was awesome. When I first met him, he could barely walk with the walker, and last time I saw him, he was like, "Hey, you'll see this." He got his walker, pushed it to the side, started walking, and I thought it was just so awesome. I invited him to the show. He was telling me that he's looking for new housing because he wants to bring his dog. Where he's at right now, he doesn't have the dog with him, so he loves the dog. He loves the dog almost more than anything. So I'm excited to see him and for you guys to meet him.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask if people are in more stable situations now.
Some of them are, and some of them aren't. I know there's a lot of people who have had to leave because the situation got worse, or a lot of the people, they got their licenses back now and they're looking for jobs. So it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of everything.
Do you have a preference for a particular time of day or lighting situation?
Honestly, I just try going whenever I can. I usually try not going like close to sunset because a lot of them kind of go off and go to where they sleep around that time. So usually between, I'd say 11 to 4 is when I try getting out, and that's usually when I have time when I get out of school. So,
Angel, you added these wonderful stories with each portrait that gives us a wonderful narrative about each. Talk about that part and how you gathered that information.
So every time I would approach someone, I'd come up to them, I'd tell them my name, hi, my name's Angel Vega. I'm out here doing a project for my senior year where I come up and talk to you guys and try helping in any way I can. And I told them the goal, eventually I want to photograph you with a sign that says one thing you want to tell the world. And then I'm gonna submit them and to places and hope I win stuff and hope I can get you guys gain some attention. That's how I'd always approach it. And then I'll just start talking to them, ask them how they got to where they are, where they come from. And like with Mia, I approached her behind the bridge and she was waiting to get food and we just started talking. And she's a veteran and she went to Dayton, she did track. And she was a wonderful person. She was so excited when I started telling her about the project. Her sign, "Let It Be Good," it's what's on her father's grave in Genoa. He was also a photographer, so she was really happy when I was telling her I was doing a project with photography. And right before the picture, she asked I think it was either a friend or her cousin to join in, and I didn't get his name, but Mia was awesome and she was very nice, very cool.
Well, everybody that you have that photographed was very generous in sharing their backstory, which adds an incredible depth to your photographs and the whole project.
Yeah. A big part of that is just, I think, trust, right? Because it's the reason the project has been so small is because I want to make sure that people know it's not just like a one-time, oh, I need your picture and then I'm gonna leave and like never see you again, because that's not what I want it to be. I want them to trust me and know who I am. I tell them just as much about myself as they do to me. So it's really just about trust, and they're people, and they're funny people. They're so some of them might be a little feisty sometimes, but they're people, and you just gotta talk to them and get to know them, and a lot of stereotypes I think can be fought off with it.
So how's the project impacted you personally?
I think my talking skills. I think it's improved my talking skills a lot. I'm kind of an introvert, so I get shy, and but just kind of being able to go out there and be like, hey, like Gary, what's up, man? Or like Marshall, like how you doing? And just how to ask questions to develop my talking skills, and probably other ways that I don't know how it's affected me, but I'm happy I did it.
Are there any influences from contemporary or historic art history, people that have influenced you?
Yeah, so the main influence for this project was Richard Avedon. It started way back my junior year, again with the project of, I wanted to originally do hardworking Hispanics, but coming into my senior year, we changed it around, and I really liked the unique portrait styles he would do in black and white, and I didn't do these black and white. I thought the color was important to them, but just I wanted to do something unique with portraits because again, I'm not very good with portraits. So any opportunity to improve areas I wanted to take, and Richard Avedon was my biggest inspiration for that.
So what's next for your art?
New Mexico. I'm going to the University of New Mexico to study photography. And I think I want to do a lot of street photography down there, just because it's such a big city. There is a lot of crime, but I think that's gonna honestly like push me to make even better art. And I hope I can do another project similar to this in New Mexico. Hopefully I make this my career.
Well, this is a wonderful project,
Thank
and
you.
I'm very pleased that we've got it here.
I appreciate it.
So the show is up through September 18th. So we want to introduce Angel.
Hi, my name is Angel Vega. This is East Washington Street. I'm a student at Carson High. I'm going to graduate this year. I'm going to go to college for photography at the University of New Mexico. What else?
How did you get started with this project? Just a brief synopsis.
Don't get nervous.
Yeah, I just gotta act confident, and I'll be confident. So heading into my senior year, I knew I needed to do something big because, my junior, my sophomore year, I did a lot of work and I posted a lot of work, and I was getting attention, so I wanted to do something big and submit work to Scholastic, and we struggled me and Mr. Thielen for a while. I would stay and he would, so what are we gonna do? And I was like, I don't know, we'd shoot out ideas, and I was like, I don't know, I don't like how that sounds. And eventually we came up with the idea to just go up to homeless individuals and ask them what's one thing they want to tell the world, and have them write it down on a piece of cardboard, and then take a picture with them. And the project, it quickly developed into something much larger. After my first interaction with just talking to multiple people, I knew the project was going to be harder than just going up to people and, hey, can I get a picture of you? And that's how all the pictures have a paragraph with them that just says, stuff about the person, where they came from, where they've been, what they're doing now, how they got to where they are. And it's just try humanizing and bringing attention to homelessness, and try making a change, hopefully.
Perfect. Great. Good job. Thank you. Well, we recorded an interview with Angel before the reception started, and we will post it on our YouTube channel soon. There are a couple more in the queue ahead of me, but we will post it soon, so you can you'll hear more. Does anybody have any questions of Angel? Oh, come on.
No, he made me promise not to ask that
How long did the whole project take from start to finish?
So I started the project, it was around October, September, I don't know the exact date. And the last time I took a picture was around, I would say beginning of February, maybe. And it's still an ongoing project. I hope this summer I'm gonna try getting more photographs. And yeah.
Where do you think this project's gonna take your art? What have you learned about where you want to take photography for yourself?
I think just photographing something that's important, I think, or making it important, right? Because I could have gone out here and just hey, write this on a piece of cardboard, I'll take a picture. But it's much bigger than that, right? And that's for all my work, right? I don't go out just to these are cool photos. I try having stories with them that are meaningful and that people can take away from them and hopefully inspire to like with this project. These are all people that have had important, meaningful lives, and they got to be seen because a lot of the time they're ignored. And I'm hoping with my photography I can keep doing this and hopefully make it a career and get paid with it. Any other questions?
Well, thank you all very much for coming. CCAI has art in 4 galleries. Here, the Carson City Courthouse, an exhibition up at WNC's Bristlecone Gallery, and any of the city community commissions, boards, we're over in the Kroll boardroom. And we have a website, and we have flyers for exhibitions over on that short wall. So thank you all for coming. Thank you very much. Angel, thank you so much for sharing this project with CCAI. We're delighted.
Yeah, no, thank you guys. I'm so happy to have my first solo show. It's a big step, and it means a lot for me and my future. I appreciate it.
Well, it's our pleasure.
Yeah.
So thank you to the city for sharing this space that we use for a student gallery with CCAI. you can follow CCAI on Instagram and Facebook, and our website, ccainv.org. You'll find exhibition videos on YouTube. We have 85, maybe more coming. So do check out those, and our generous funders are listed on the following slide. And thank you for watching. And Angel, again, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.